Ooh.
Welcome back to Multiverse Mayhem Interviews. Today we are talking to Agent Saguna and Mr. Antenna from the Absolute Mayhem Tournament. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name's Agent Saguna, and even though this is the character I fought in the tournament with, I love Onslaught. I'm probably one of the coolest pirates you've ever seen, so...
Well, I'm Mr. Antenna. You probably know me. I'm usually in every stadium you could find me at, but it's glad to be on a nice little podcast like this again. Hey!
Sorry.
Well, glad to have you guys on this show right now. Let's go ahead and get right into it, save some time with the first question. Out of the entirety of the Absolute Mayhem weekend, what was your favorite fight?
That's a tough one.
Okay, I got mine. So, I was only there for the first 3 because I had work and stuff after, but I'd have to say, for sure, Wilkes versus Golf was, really good, in my opinion. Both were, giving it their all. The movement Wilkes was doing, the tactics Golf was giving, it was beautiful. I was I forgot who I was near, but it was Barry. You could tell from Barry, I was jumping out of my chair and everything. It was really, really funny.
That was a good one. Another one that I didn't expect to be one of my favorites, but was Donnie versus RGG.
Ooh.
For sure. That one too.
Donnie's fights did give me
a little stream ran down my leg. Anyways. Yeah, another good one that I actually kind of enjoyed was Tenna versus Chaotic.
Really?
That's another one yes, no. To be fair, it's an in-universe fight. I've always been not the biggest fan.
That I lagged you in that fight a bit.
I didn't see that one.
Imagine lagging you. But no, it was a good fight. Another good one was Rock Crusader versus Star or Intimidation.
I love it. That one's fun. That was a really good one.
An in-universe fight, but was still a great one. Had me
and
shocked.
She said, "Let's sail, folks."
And she said the iconic line. I should have said good attempt at a clash during my fight. I probably would have won the entirety of the tournament if I did.
What?
Hey, Agent, quick question for you. Was there any good attempts at a clash?
There were some real great attempts at a clash during that tournament. I enjoyed it all.
Okay, well, that's good. All right, on to our second question here. In your opinion, in your experience, what was the hardest fight to beat? Or, if you lost, what was the hardest fight in general?
For sure, Aqua. I think Aqua was probably the best fight I had in that tournament. It was really, really fun and gave me a run for his money. And my favorite part is when he went metal, I went gold, and we just started having a pure fist fight. That was probably one of my favorite moments in the entire tournament.
I saw that fight now. Another one of my favorites that were one of my fights was me versus Judas. I get it, we're fucking domestic abuse and all that, and... Anyways, but it was still a good fight. Even Baron finally decided that, maybe Agent's Whiskers isn't all that bad, and was the fight that kind of decided that for him, which I enjoyed it. We both gave it our all. It was a huge toss-up to see who would win, but that was one of my toughest fights. You fat bastard.
Was that the gem of Sidorak? Did you just eat the gem of Sidorak?
No.
Did you just eat the gem of Sidorak? No, it was.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was get you on the brutes for that.
Oh, wait a minute, aren't we brutes though? Should we start jumping?
Well,
okay,
Agent,
okay, let's stop
you're
your
not
rants.
officially
Okay.
yet. You're not officially an absolute brute yet.
Fully 190 venom.
An absolute brute,
yeah. Anyways, what was something that you both were dying to pull out of your Abby, but couldn't do it because it was too early?
My third round shit. Some people have seen me do it in Mayhem. Rose, Crow, Chaotic, people like them. if I get taken to a third round, I have a whole mental breakdown. I'm yelling at top of my lungs, clawing at everything. I drop the cane, and I just be sporadic. And I really, really wanted Baron to see it, but he never has. And I sadly 2-rounded Devil Silva, which was my last round fight.
Yeah. I see. I don't really have much on my Avi, so I couldn't really like save anything. But so I really can't answer that much since I didn't really have anything secret. But, yeah.
Well, I would have liked to see your third round stuff, Tenna. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Nah, I'll probably see when I fight someone like Pixie. I know me and him have a rematch coming up soon. I hope.
That'll be fun to fight. Fun to watch, not fight. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got one more. We got a few more, actually. Hang on. When it comes to the fight that knocked you out of the tournament, how did you feel right before it? What were your emotions?
I fucking love the fight with Aqua. Like I said, we were just both pulling like everything that we could against each other, and it was really, really fun.
My fight against Crit, I was not feeling the best. Because right before it, I had to work my fucking ass off at my job, and it was genuine hell there. And then I have to rush back home in like 80-degree weather, and then immediately I have to fight. No training, no preparation, immediately, going in raw.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it did. I feel like that might have been the reason why I was just like so unprepared, and maybe that's what kind of hindered my performance during the fight. But hey, Crypt, if you're watching this, I'm coming for you.
Hey, he's a warlock now, so be
Got a
easy
bit of
on
a
him.
challenge. Crypt is a warlock?
He changed he changed his role to warlock. I'm so proud. I have more.
These goddamn warlocks.
There doesn't seem to be a lot of warlocks. What do you guys think is the most popular role?
It's actually I remember doing the statistics. It was Brute. I think Brute is it was either Brute or Strategist that has the most.
Those two.
Strategist,
And then
really?
between those two. Yes, a lot of people
Brute
are
or Strategist,
strategists.
and then Goliath is the least, with Warlock being the second least.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
How does that even? I don't even. How many Goliath? We got RGG, John,
John.
Bugs.
At the time Zara, but she ain't there. There's some other people that are. I know fucking
Bugs.
Balrog was also, but I think he left. Oh, Bugs. Yeah, you're right.
But then warlocks. There's what? You, Pixie,
Me, Pixie,
Crypt.
Skylynx, Crypt, Chaotic,
Skylynx,
Drifter, APK. There's some other people who like randomly give themselves Warlock as well, but those are like the big ones when it comes to Warlock.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about APK.
Oh wait, no, another Goliath. Techno Melody. They're a Goliath.
Oh, I forget they have their thing on Goliath because they're Digimon. Whoops.
Yes.
Well, what about when you were knocked out? What were your feelings after that fight?
I had to get to work. I had to immediately like get the fuck off and get to work, so I wasn't really thinking.
You just don't care. I got no time for sadness.
Literally, how it was even if I won, I would have just given Aqua, because there was another bracket that day. I would have just given Aqua the go ahead anyway. So I was just like, well, that was gonna happen. That's fine. Buffets are a bitch, though.
I'm so glad I don't have a job.
Jobless bum.
I'm unemployed.
I'm glad I do. I can commission Avies now if I wanna.
How are you feeling afterward?
How I was feeling like crap because mostly it wasn't just because it wasn't because of the fight. Crypt did amazing. I enjoyed it. It was just because like damn, I'm getting knocked out of the tournament this early. And also, I wasn't really sad mostly about that. It's just like work put me in a bad mood. So I was kind of pissed off about that.
Hey, AJ,
You say some bullshit?
try going 0 for 4 like me last year, huh?
Oh for 4. How'd that
So,
work?
okay,
She went 0 for
Okay.
4.
Hold on. Okay, I'll tell this story real quick. So last year in Absolute Mayhem, I went in, lost both rounds immediately. It was to RGG and then DJ Dino Diner, aka B. I got spun back into a wheel against Alan, lost, had to fight Toxic, too sick to make it. So then I had to go into the third round and lost against Bry.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I remember last year I had to forfeit my match. I don't remember who it was
that.
against. I had to forfeit my match because I couldn't make it home after dinner.
Oh, that sucks.
But I'm glad that my parents let me, do this.
I mean, this year you won, though.
And congratulations, man. I haven't been able to tell you that.
Oh, yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
That fight was definitely a hard one. A lot of stuff riding on that, but hey, I'm happy that golf at least made it this second.
I mean, you're both probably going to get champion anyway, so like.
And yeah,
I
that's
hope
fair.
Golf gets champion. He deserves it. Golf real deserves it.
Yeah.
What about when it comes to this weekend and how you could educate yourself on this experience? What did you learn?
I take too many hits. I was told that I need to take more hits, so I started doing that, and I realized that there were times where, like, when I was training against Thor, I just kept getting my ass, like, beaten, which
Hang
I
on,
guess
give me
makes
1 second. I
sense
gotta
for
pause
Tenna,
this.
but, like,
All right, Tenna, go ahead and continue.
what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Like, I realized I take a lot of hits. I know it's good to take hits, especially with the new, like, roleplay thing, so I've just been going with that. But a lot of times it lets me, like, not even get some moves out, which I really need to work on a bit.
Yeah.
It's
It's good to take hits, but it's also good to tank hits.
Yeah, that's why I have the gold. I tank hits with the gold form.
Something I realized from AM is that, do not try to fight right after a busy day at work.
Yeah.
That's gonna be cliche.
I had to leave work
I also feel like, I need better form with, like, when I do fight as Whiskers, I do need better form with my bow. I feel like I was kind of lacking in that. But I feel like hey, even the winners or the people that got finals always need to work on something. The greatest thing you can probably do in this stadium is improve. That's all. That's what I was thinking, at least.
I agree with that.
What about before the tournament started? What was your training schedule like? What did you do to get ready for this tournament? Whether that
I trained
be
like twice.
you trained twice, okay?
Yeah.
Same here. During the tournament and the days leading up to it, I was fighting as Doomsday and killing people.
I was fighting as Friend and Mr. Virtual a lot up to it. And last year I did the same where I was fighting like as anything but the character I was going in with.
Yeah, I wasn't even fighting. I was kind of just watching when last AM. But
I know it may come as a shocker, but I trained as Thanos.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe this guy? 'Cause I don't.
I don't believe him. I really don't.
I don't believe him at all.
What about when you first saw your brackets? The very first brackets, you're like, oh yeah, I made it in, ha! And then you see who you're going up against. What were your emotions? What was racing through your head?
Fighting Chaotic was the perfect rematch because we were needing to do that. So when I got Chaotic, I'm like, ooh, I'm basically getting a Warlock on Warlock mirror match here. So what we decided...
You wanna know the amount of mirror matches in that fucking fight? Okay, it's Deltron versus Deltron, Warlock versus Warlock, and Moonlight Savvy versus Moonlight Savvy.
So let
Yeah,
me
I feel
continue real
like
quick.
every Deltarune character or Undertale character is pretty much, other than the whatever the main character's name is, pretty much just a warlock.
Chris.
Chris?
No, there's other ones like there are some that like wouldn't be warlock. It's just a lot of them they don't have like abbeys that would work with
There's
fighting
some that
or
are
like
mixes. Like Undyne is a mix between, I would say, like maybe athlete warlock or something.
more so strategist warlock,
Strategist.
with like a character like Queen, she's like really flexible, so it's like something you need like full body trackers for. That's why a lot of people don't use her, but she'd be a bit more like athletic.
Agent? What were your emotions in your first fight?
Why the fuck? Yeah, domestic abuse, and also why the fuck did I have to get hit? It's like I did not want to have to fight my goddamn boyfriend.
I would have fought your boyfriend.
Yeah, we all know y'all like to kick the shit out of each other. We all know. Yeah, I did not want to have to fight him first day of match because I knew I was gonna lose to him. It was still a tough match, but like I knew Chivas is like 10 times better than me. Like he's good Bahamut cat. But I feel like it was a lot of emotions during that first bracket. Or a lot.
Okay. Final question. And this is a very important one because you choose how to take it. The answer can go many ways because the way you handle it can go many ways. Final question of the night. After the tournament, after this whole experience in the weekend, who are you now?
I would just say really me. You know, I don't really feel like I changed all that much, except with kind of different fighting style. I realized that actually. I had like a whole different fighting style than I usually did against like Chaotic and Devil. I like started kneeling down a whole lot and like clashing a lot more. So I think if I stick with that, it'd make me a whole lot better as a fighter. It goes more into the flow with roleplay aspect.
You know what I would think would be fun for you?
Yeah.
If you had a microphone lightsaber.
I mean, that would kind of get rid of the point of my cane, though. But I do have. I might. I asked
Turn your
Moonlight.
cane into a lightsaber.
It'd be fun, but I did
be able to
talk to
unsheath your cane, and it's just a lightsaber on a handle.
I did DM Moon. He hasn't gotten back to me because I think he's sleeping. But I am might get a new stage added. So we'll see.
Nice.
Who am I after this tournament? Yeah, I kind of agree with Tenna with the whole thing of like I'm just me. But most of the fact of I feel like I am a changed fighter throughout this tournament. I definitely need to work a lot harder now. As I've always just been I kind of just fight. But now I feel like I need to be a lot more consistent as of recent. And also, I just gotta push myself a lot harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, thank you guys for your time. I think that's all the time we've got here. That was Agent Sukuna and Mr. Antenna. Thank you guys for coming.
See you next time, folks.
No,
No.